relocated now to St.Francis' Folly, new temptations torment me. Rumour amongst
My fellow brothers is that entombed beneath our monastery is the body of Teokan, one of the three legendary rulers of the lost continent Atlantis, and that with him lies his piece of the Atlantean Scion, a pendant divided and shared between the three rulers, which curbs tremendous powers. Powers beyond the Creator himself. My toes sweat at such possibilities, lying so close to my mortal self. Each night, I beat myself rid of these fantasies, but it is indeed a test.
Pierre, you litterbug.
Oh boy, here it comes. I really don't like this level, guys. And we don't have much time to just sit here and enjoy the new, aesthetic, because right away we're going to be faced with two new enemies. Well, one new enemy, but two of them. And these are lions. Wow. That was only one bite and it took that much. Yeah, these things can do a lot of damage, and they take a lot to go down. One little detail, though, that I kind of enjoy is that there are two models, the male and the female. The lionesses obviously don't have their manes, but the males do. That's just a cool little detail that they really didn't need to put in. So, this room has pillars in the middle that lead to a closed door. But, as I kind of showed off, there's a movable block over here. And what we want to do is, first we want to pull it back onto this pressure plate. And that gives us a shot of that door. Now, we want to push it forward all the way to the end. Because if we push it forward here, it lands on another pressure plate, which opens that door, which is directly in front of us. But we still want to push it to the end so we can hop up on this pillar. Yeah, that door that just opened is over there. So let's come over here. Turn left and jump to this pillar. And then jump towards this opening. This is one reason why I don't like this level, because this secret is, like, impossible for me to get. I have such a hard time with this, it is not even funny. Oh my gosh. Stuff like that always happens when I try to get this. Oh my gosh, guys. Nope. You have to jump, like, all the way against the wall here. Nope. This is gonna take a while. Can I just jump? No? No? Okay. No. That won't work. No, okay, I don't know how I hit the wall there. No. Guys, this is gonna take me like 5 minutes. What? That was weird. What happened there? Oh, jeez. I hate this secret. I'm probably just gonna cut these out, because who wants to watch me fail for doing the same thing over and over again? Hang on. Is there... I do something like this? No, not even close. I did it. Is that what you have to do? Do you have to jump backwards on that one? Anyway, this little slope jump is much easier. You just need to jump, jump, and jump. And I kind of spoiled it, but this is a secret. We get some shotgun shells and a large med pack. Not worth the trouble. Now, be a little careful. This breakaway tile kind of tells you, hey, you can just fall on me for a quick way down. Yeah, that'll do a lot of damage. So, just fall down this way instead. Okay. Now, if we look on top of that pillar, there's a large med pack, but we're not going to get that just yet. Because first we want to go to here and go inside that door that we just opened. And by just opened, I mean opened like 3 minutes ago. While I was too busy messing around with a stupid jumping puzzle. Now, as soon as we enter in this room, the door's going to close, and we're going to be greeted with another enemy, gorillas. There's 3 of them in this room, but only 2 of them will attack you right off the bat. If we pull this lever, that's going to spawn that other gorilla. Now, there's nothing up there, but if we come over here, we find another lever, and that opens the door that allows us to exit this room. Because what that first lever did is that opened the way forward. But be careful. These levels take place in Greece. I don't know if that was made clear. And the whole gimmick with these levels is that Pierre is going to be chasing us. Basically, our job is to make it to the end of these levels and make it to the tomb that we're going to be finding there. Pierre's job is to stop us. So if we come out here, he is going to appear. And what Pierre will do is he'll shoot us with his guns. And he does a lot of damage. So what you want to do is just make sure you're constantly behind him. And after you deal enough damage, he'll disappear. And you'll know you've done enough damage when he will basically try to run away and break line of sight with you. Because as soon as he like runs around a corner or something, he'll completely vanish and Laura will lose her lock on him. So even though I was still shooting at him when he ran around the edge of that pillar, I just started shooting forward. But be careful, if you refuse to let him leave your line of sight, he could potentially turn around and just start doing more damage to you. Anyway, I finally picked up that large med pack because with the way forward open, I can just take a little shortcut, and instead of having to go all the way around, I can just cut ahead. Now, if we go through this door, we're going to be greeted with a hallway and a very long slope. Just to tell you guys now, there is a secret at the end of the slope, but it's very hard to get if you don't do it the right way. What you want to do is you want to slide down this backwards and hold down the X button, action button, whatever, to grab the ledge here. Now, what we want to do as soon as we pull up is to let go of the action button and then hold the jump button. Because what'll happen is when we pull up, she'll immediately start to slide. So we want to let go of the action button to let her fall off of this slope. And that momentum that she has will carry her down to the edge of this next slope. And that's the perfect distance to jump right into the secret. And we get a a small med pack, and some shotgun shells. Now, while your first instinct may be to fall down here, don't. What instead you want to do is to want to come back to the entrance of this room and fall in this water. Now, be careful, there is yet another new enemy in this water, and that is somewhere. But we are introduced now to water enemies. Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah, the reason you wanted to fall into the water is because there is another secret here that you won't be able to get in just a second because we are going to drain this water. Now, that enemy still hasn't showed itself, but as soon as we pull this lever, this water is all going to be gone, and I can miss that jump. But there we go, we have alligators now. I believe there is one more enemy type that we're going to be encountering in the Greek levels. Don't know for sure. But as we come up these stairs, we're greeted with the main room of this level. For lack of a better name, I call this the Tower Room. And this level, if I haven't made it clear just from the beginning of this episode, I do not like this level. The main idea of this temple is that there are 4 doors. There's one, but there are 4 doors at different levels of this tower. And what we need to do is we need to find the switch that activates each of these doors. There's 4 switches. There's one that doesn't go to that one. It probably goes to the one all the way at the bottom. But there's another door. Yeah, there are 4 switches all over this tower and 4 doors. We need to find each and every one of the switches and then go inside and clear a challenge inside of these doors to find a key. This level is very long, especially if you don't know anything about this, like if you're doing it blind or something. So there we go, there's one of the rooms, Thor. Thor doesn't really fit in Greek mythology, but whatever. Now that right here, this right here, I'm sorry. This is a pressure plate to activate the door for a secret. And that secret is all the way down there. I don't know if you can see it, but over there, right above Lara's head, the door is kind of sticking out. And the timer of this is not very forgiving, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for it right now because there are some levers all the way at the bottom of this tower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the levers as I make my way up to the top of the tower, because by then I believe I'll have that door open, and then this one, there's one over in that corner you can kind of see, and then there's the Thor one, which is somewhere. Now the timer for that door is, so you can see now that it's open, but the timer for it doesn't start until you leave the pressure plate. So now that timer's going. So if you wait, you'll see that it'll close eventually. It's not too long, so you're kind of stressed for time. I found that a good way to do this without taking much damage is to fall down here on this stairway and then jump around. You could also see it's closed now. So let's fall here. Just walk and jump. You could also fall straight onto this platform, but you'll take quite a bit of damage. So be careful for the bats. Missed that. I did not want to do that. That is not good. Wow, I messed that up badly. You know what? How about No, I'm not gonna whip out. It just means that that's gonna be very difficult now. Okay, so I messed that up. You know what? I am gonna retry that. Yeah. I'm just gonna pretend that never happened. Okay. And one thing that's kind of weird is you did see that I hit restart level, but instead of actually restarting the level, I started from my checkpoint. I don't know how... There are 3 bats right there. I don't know how to activate them. Oh. So let's try this again, shall we? Alright, so there's Thor. He doesn't belong here. He belongs in, like, what, North? He's Norse mythology, yeah, but is that, like, Iceland, Greenland, or something? So let's, bat took a bite. Fall down here. No! Ah. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that secret until the end. Or... yeah, you forget that secret. Oops. I'm kind of playing through this level carelessly. I've already taken a lot of damage. And we're not even like halfway through. Okay, how do we... I believe there's an item over here. Some magnum ammo. But as soon as we land here, that bat is going to come after us. So let's come over here, jump, grab the ledge. There are save points all over this level. And for good reason. There are plenty of places for you to die. Oh, boy. Very, very long trek to climb up to the top. If you jump over above this door, there's a large med pack. Which I'm probably going to have to end up using a med pack eventually. Man, I'm being a bit of a downer right now. All because I don't like this level. It sucks too, because this is just like the one level that I don't particularly enjoy. Just because it's so long. Now, instead of going inside the Thor room, I'm going to start at the top and make my way down. I guess I'll try to get that secret one more time. Because I'd like to just get it out of the way. I'll go ahead and use this save point then. When I activate the switch that's actually right beside it. Alright, so that's the location of all 4 switches. Now we just need to get to the doors and survive the doors. That's probably the most important part. Jump over here to get a small med pack. Whoa. Alright, so with all the doors open, I'm going to go ahead and save. And now I will try the secret one more time. What's my health at? About half. I'll go ahead and use one of these. So I'll take the more direct path. So it's open. Let's fall down here. Yeah, so you don't take that much damage, but you do take damage nonetheless. And any damage you can avoid is good. Like, instead of messing up like that. So there we go. We made it. Kind of took more damage than I wanted to, but oh well. I think I can survive the rest of this level without being hurt. But now we basically have to make our way back up again, because I don't plan things out. Or maybe I do, I just don't have the skills to back up my plans. One of those two. So actually, I do want to get this door out of the way, because Pierre is not gone for good. He comes back after you do this room. So there's not much to this room, you just have to very awkwardly navigate it, because even though these things have, like, complex shapes to them, they're pretty much just big cube prisms, or rectangular prisms, I guess. Stand on this pressure plate to open the door, and let's go in and grab the key. Simple, right? Before we leave, however, let's jump up here, because there is a small med pack and shotgun shells. So, I'm sure you saw, but there were swords hanging from the ceiling in this room, and when we picked up the key, they started rotating. So now, this room is one big, skewering factory? That sounded better when I was thinking about it, but I guess application proved it wasn't a very good joke. The way these work is the sword will fall when you step on an adjacent tile. So, like, say this one, that one, or that one, like any cardinal direction tiles, or diagonal, which is what's diagonal? Tertiary direction? So as soon as we step onto this tile, that sword's going to fall. And as long as you just step on it and stop moving, you aren't going to be hurt. Now, because there's one right there, stepping on this tile directly in front of us, directly in front of us will cause it to fall. So you just have to slowly make your way, and you'll be fine. It may be smart if you don't know, like, kind of the way tile measurements work in this game, just stop moving as soon as you step onto a new tile. See, I noticed I haven't been touched yet. Okay, there we go. Just be very cautious. Never hurts to be careful, especially not in a game where pretty much anything can kill you, and there we go, we're done. So yeah, like I said, Pierre will come back, and sure enough, he is down there, running around at the speed of sound, trying to look for us. Game, please don't prove I'm stupid. You don't want to run around with him down here, because he can actually shoot you from pretty far away. I swore he came after doing that level. Alright, well, I guess I was wrong. It happens. I'm going to go ahead and save, though, just in case. There are a lot of save points, let's make use of them. I swear. Huh. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. Oh no! No, I died. Good thing I saved. I should have looked. Let that be a lesson, you kiddies. Always look before you leap. Otherwise, you might crumble to the ground and crack like a Kit Kat bar. Oops. Honestly, I'm surprised that's the first time I've died. I die a lot in this level. Even more so in the Tomb Raider Anniversary remake. Wow, is it easy to die in that one. Especially on this level. Alright, so we have Thor. If anyone who knows anything about Thor, he is the Norse god of thunder. Which, I guess thunder and lightning are synonyms when it comes to mythology. Yeah, a little bit of an epilepsy warning. This little disco ball is gonna start shooting lightning at these tiles. But I don't know for sure the direct pattern of lightning that shoots out. I think it also has something to do with the tiles up here. But pretty much, if you get hit by lightning, you're gonna be very, very crippled. It does a lot of damage. There is a kind of a foolproof path that I've learned. If you do a side jump as soon as you enter the room, you'll be in this corner. Just run forward, and this tile right there, this metal tile, we want to wait until we run at least past that before we jump. So jump, do a swan dive, there we go, we're safe. I don't know if you want to also time your movements with the lightning. I don't think that matters. But here now for the second part of this room, the hammer. Thor had a hammer. Only he could lift it. But instead of lifting it, we're going to drop it. This pressure plate is directly below that hammer. And it's going to make some scary sounds when you stand on it. What we want to do is we want to wait for like this thunk sound, because that's the sound of the hammer right before it falls. That sound. And that's going to make these movable blocks fall from nowhere. So now we can take up like half of our life to move them. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this video, this level anyway, into 2 segments after I finish this, because I don't want to upload like an hour-long level. That would kind of stink. And we still have 2 more rooms. Wouldn't want to have to deal with that, would you? So just keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing. Oh, because we have to make our way up here. Oh, man. Let's mess that up again. There's a small med pack here. I guess it's to make up for any damage you might have taken with the lightning. But do a running jump here. Man, I think I just barely made that. And we find the Thor key. I still don't get why they named him Thor in this. In Tomb Raider Anniversary, they renamed all of the rooms. No, I think they kept Atlas and Damocles. If that's even how you pronounce it. Damocles? Damocles? Whatever. They kept those 2, but they renamed Neptune and Thor. They renamed Thor into Hephaestus. And... oh my gosh, I died again. I guess you really do need to do that swan dive. Oh boy. Well, I think I'm going to cut the video here. And in the next, we're going to repeat the Thor room. Actually, I think I'm just going to get that off screen. You already saw the puzzle. It's not like you need to see it again. And in the next episode, aside from that, we're going to get the Atlas and the Neptune keys. Thank you guys so much for washing. Yeah, thank you guys for washing my laundry and my dishes. I think I need to get on that today. thank you guys so much for watching this video. In the next one, as I said, for the third time, we're going to be getting those next 2 keys. And then we're going to finish this level, this god-awful level. I'm going to be so happy to say goodbye. I'm not even playing. See you guys then.